My name is Marion Eady. I'm the founder of the League of Conservation Voters. Not long ago, you passed a resolution declaring we face a climate emergency. If you really mean that, you should not pass this zoning text amendment in the form that it has today. We can build plenty more cell towers in Montgomery County. The industry wants this to rush this through, to blanket our neighborhoods with cell phone towers so they can abandon their wired and fiber optic networks. They would rather lay off those maintenance workers and let our energy consumption skyrocket. A study reported in the Institute of Electronic and Electronics Engineers said, quote, wireless technologies will continue to consume at least 10 times more power than wired technologies when providing comparable access rates and traffic volumes. That's a bigger deal than it seems, because a snapshot of today is not a good guide to tomorrow on energy consumption. Demand from all internet devices is increasing by 20% every year. We face a tsunami of data. Internet of Things, robots, surveillance, driving cars, live streaming videos, and ever more trivial applications offered by an industry eager to create new products and market. A study by Swedish energy expert Anders André concluded the communications technology could consume about 20% of all electricity by 2025 and be responsible for 14% of global greenhouse gas emissions by 2040. We owe it to the climate to make data transmission as efficient as we possibly can. This zoning text amendment takes us in the opposite direction if it enables the abandonment of much more efficient wired connections, which is why the Sierra Club has urged you to hold off on passing any ordinance like this until you have thoroughly assessed its energy implications. These cell phone towers will threaten pollinators and migratory birds which use the Earth's electromagnetic fields for orientation and navigation. We all know bees are in dire trouble. Many studies suggest that EMFs are part of that problem. If you put a cell phone near a hive, the bees abandon it. I now have a yard humming with life from a hive and many native plants. If you put a cell phone next to my house, my yard will become a dead place. I know you're afraid of federal preemption, but that is not an excuse to roll over and play dead. The feds can preempt a moratorium, but we are only asking for reasonable zoning requirements and for you to work with us to reduce our risk. If you get sued, at least we will know you tried, and you can buy us valuable time. If you roll over and play dead, that tells us you are not really working for us, the citizens. You're working for the telecom industry.
Ms. Eady, I appreciate your tremendous career and working to found LCV, and I would urge you to look up Montgomery County v. FCC. It's when we sued the FCC over their attempts to preempt us on telecom infrastructure.
I think that's great, but where the rubber meets the road is what kind of legislation you pass now and whether you rush it through or you do it right.
I will